a little bit about pea protein. Peas, my daughters, I always enjoy seeing them picking the peas out of the garden and sitting in the garden and eating them. And we love the peas because they can increase lean body mass, they can help even with short-term appetite suppression. We don't get a large glycemic spike. And we even know that they work synergistically with the cranberry polyphenols, okay? So, in addition, the substances in them that can bind cholesterol are helpful to our gut. And, you know, essentially, if we get the natural oils from the whole product, we're lowering cholesterol with pea. And then I'm going to review the other seeds, and especially sacha. And sacha has a very high content of omega oils, okay? And concentration of omegas and 3s, okay? Remember, 9s are pro-inflammation, so we want to, you know, our diet is burgeoning with it. We really don't need to get a lot of them unless you have some kind of metabolic deficiency. So it can promote weight loss, okay? High levels of tryptophan. What does that mean? Well, tryptophan converts to serotonin. Serotonin has an antidepressant property in the body. Serotonin controls our nerves from firing. And so in the bigger paradigm, no nerve cell fires in the body without first a quantum release of calcium. So everything is happening simultaneously at incremental levels. And so we have serotonin, acetylcholine, GABA, and dopamine. Serotonin is calming, serenity tone. So the serotonin is promoted, and you can make more melatonin. So why not something that keeps you from being depressed or anxious, but it's a food nutraceutical, and you don't have side effects. So you have the antioxidant properties, you have less heart disease, you have a more calm brain, which affects the heart rhythm and affects your contractility throughout the body, okay? So, and we can repair cells, okay? Pumpkin protein, they call them the cercubitin family. Well, we know that they can help us with parasites, they can lower blood sugar, they can increase our protein intake. Amazing source of protein, 63%. Thanks. So, high in iron. I'll give you some comedy relief. I'm trying to grow one of those big pumpkins, so I'll send you pictures if they actually come out. But we love pumpkins. Pumpkins are a great source of protein, and if you eat the pumpkins, that's great. But in using our products, why do I like this? Because when we think about these products that you have in the convenience stores, I don't want them. I want something now because I know I'm going for a workout. I want to spend more time with my children than putting something in my bullet or my Vitamix. So this protein, easily soluble, I can drink it quickly. I take my other 2 packets, I go to the gym, and I can get back with my daughters and my family. So it's ease and it's high quality. And so in the pumpkin, we have chlorophyll, we have a natural alkalizing effect. So if we increase the alkalinity of the body, that acidity is related to kidney stones, it's related to increased contractility in the muscles, it's related to increased heart problems, arrhythmias, brain dysrhythmias, electrical imbalance in the body. So we have a balancing effect on the brain and the nervous system. We have decreased inflammation. We have the ability to regulate blood sugars. And so pumpkin, low in the glycemic index. It's not surprising, it's brilliant to put that in a combination with the other seeds, okay? And again, tryptophan, it's coming up again. Tryptophan, natural antidepressant, and serotonin, it has 14 different receptors. Some of them increase blood flow, some of them are inhibitory, and some of them are stimulatory. So depending on which receptors. Cranberry. We know a lot about cranberry. We know by the color that it has the antioxidants we want. It's protective of the body. It's anti-proliferative. even can prevent cancer. We know, as the doctor said, can prevent H. pylori in the gut, and H. pylori has little legs called fimbria. Well, so do certain E. coli that can stick in the urinary tract. So we have at least 2 body systems, and then if you add the branched chain amino acids, it's amazing. Even the branched chain amino acids. Now this is an amazing thing. One of the pearls of all of my research is that tumor necrosis factor is something that's high in rheumatoid arthritis and rheumatologic degenerative diseases. We know that when that substance is up, we use up more branched chain amino acids, which are leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Okay, so branched chain amino acids have a future for us, maybe getting a grant and doing research to show that we can help rheumatologic disorders. And they're also using branched chain amino acids in people with kidney problems. So less of a stress on the kidneys. Speaking of kidneys, the hemp seed, very useful for the kidneys, protective of the kidneys. And the Form supplement is going to have a place in the world of people who are treating themselves and want to get off of diuretics, and they want to de-inflame. The kidneys there's a lot of fat in the kidneys. They're pretty fatty tissue. I'd say, at least a half of our patients, when we test them, they have some, cystic changes in the kidneys. So the future is de-inflaming the body, getting the essential fatty acids without overworking the kidneys. Branched chains don't overwork the kidneys. Not a lot of ammonia-like substances. Fatty acids, again, more essential fatty acids than any of the nut or seed, including flax. I mean, flax is high up there, but again, the ratio is not that great. Greatest vegetarian source of protein, hemp. Chia. Chia, we know that it helps the digestive tract. It's got 2.5% more protein than kidney beans. And if you look down, 3 times more than blueberries, 3 times more than iron in spinach, 6 times more than calcium than milk, well, we worry. These are bovine hormones, bovine growth hormones. So what do I want to eat? I want to eat the seeds. I have less work for my kidneys, I have less hormones, I have less saturated fat, and so 15 times more magnesium than broccoli. Amazing, amazing. And then, we worry about the fish, whether it's farmed or it's fresh, and even the doctor's saying he's vegetarian. I'm worried. I'm moving towards vegetarian, which I thought I would never do. If you look at this right here, okay, we can't build muscle without branched chain amino acids. And so, again, valine, isoleucine, and leucine. And so, if we look at the molecule, we've got amino acids, and you've got an NH group, which is an ammonia group. All proteins have an ammonia group with a nitrogen with a hydrogen attached. And so they're the building blocks of all of our proteins. We can't build body matrix without it. We can't make connective tissue. We can't make neurotransmitters in our brain without it. So, these amino acids are critical. And, phenylalanine, valine, tyrosine, threonine, isoleucine, methionine, histidine, alanine, leucine, lysine, glutamic acid, asparagine, and glutamate. And those are the ones I can remember. But this protein has the most complete complement of amino acids for our body. And so this is the pièce de résistance. So now we have soul, we have core, and we have form. And there is nothing equivalent, okay? And so I will tell you, there is no tripod with 2 legs. There's 3 legs. And we need this matrix. And I'm going to tell you that you have to seize the day. Because we don't have another opportunity. This is the day. If you didn't do it today, you're not getting it back. So I shall not live to regret. And I tripped over soul. And I started talking to people, and the response was so great that it just spread itself. And so I was very impressed at the response. And so if I want to wrap up, if you look at, remember the colors, we need the colors in our diet. And if you remember the mnemonic, okay, and we'll make sure that that gets sent to you over the RAIN app. But essentially we have the sacha, which is seeds. Let's see if I can remember it. And we have the powerful protein healing catalyst for change. Wow. Awesome. Welcome.
Fortunate as a company to be able to attract some wonderful individuals who are able to help share the information and learn about what we have, who we are, and where we're going. And Dr. Sumeda is just another perfect example of that as we continue to get experts that can come and continue to share, educate us on how we can go about and use some of these key words to help educate those individuals that are out there and seeking for better health and wellness through seed nutrition. Now, we have another great individual that we've been able to meet. And again, part of that law of attraction, I suppose, has presented us an opportunity to bring to the stage next